Hey guys, long time no see, and welcome back to the expert walkthrough for Dark Souls 2. In my absence, what I've been doing is I've been figuring out, well, struggling to figure out what I want to do with this character. The Rock Samurai is dead, he's gone, he's no more. And, I'm gonna tell you why. It's story time. And while I'm doing story time, I'm gonna go take care of a couple random things that need to be done. So, back in mid-2011, when Dark Souls came out, everybody started really tapping into the essence of PvP and what you can accomplish with it. And one of the dirtier aspects of PvP was this ring. There was a ring that you got off of an NPC in the forest called the Dark Woodgrain Ring. And what this ring did was it replaced your roll animation with a flip. And I mean like a legitimate freaking ninja flip. It made you do like a straight cartwheel. It was insane. Now the thing about this ring is that it was absolutely broken, because you could do the flip animation if you were simply under 50% of your equip burden. Meaning if you could medium roll, you could do it. Now that's the problem. This ring didn't just make your roll and— shut up, you damn bird. Now this ring didn't just make your roll look cool, it actually made your invincibility frames far more superior to what they originally were, so you could get out of a lot more attacks with this ring on. Your flip animation was able to dodge with a much bigger window than the typical roll. You were essentially invincible if you had this ring on and you were, quick with the circle button. So that's the problem. What a lot of people did, and I was one of the first ones to do it, is they would equip really heavy armor sets with insane amounts of endurance so that you would be pretty low on your equip burden, and you would be able to flip around with armor that practically made you indestructible to begin with. And thus began the era of the flipping Havels. That was where the Rock Samurai got all of his prowess, we will call it. He was a flipping Havel build, and he used katanas. Now the problem in this game is that the community is made up of Havel monsters wearing katanas and shit, dexterity weapons. And that's why the Rock Samurai is no more, because you didn't see too many Rock Samurais when the build came alive in Dark Souls, until the flipping Havel era came about, and everybody started copying. But in this game, everybody is a Havel monster. Everybody wears full Havels with either pure strength weapons or pure dex weapons, or, great resonance soul, whatever. It's just, everybody looks like Havel, and I don't like it. So, I don't want to look like everybody else. I want my build to have diversity. So my current stats are just quality. That's what we're gonna call it. This is kind of a Demon Souls reference. Right now, this is essentially a quality build. It's just even strength and dexterity, with decent amount of health and endurance, a heavy equip load, and adaptability so I can dodge almost anything. Or try to. Now what I'm going to do is a strange set of events today. I know I said I was going to do the Lost Bastille, but what I need to do is go to the Iron Keep, and I have to go get the Ember, so we can give it to Macduff. Now the significance of this is that, and I'm not going to get anywhere with this fire longsword, I need something, shit. Okay, we'll try this. Let's see if it does anything. This is a huge area for PvP. I highly doubt I'm going to get to that Ember without getting invaded. And you got these two guys right here. You can see the one standing over there. The problem is, as soon as you get close enough to pull that one, the other one is going to come running at you, standing over there. So I prefer to pull either one of them with the bow. I do not want to waste the poison arrow either, because we're going to need those in a minute. That's it, get over here. And I keep forgetting you can't pancake these guys, they're too big. Woo. Man, they hit fast. You suck. At least we're making short work of them, though. Okay, before I was cut off. The significance of going to get the large Ember and giving it to Macduff is that he will become a vendor for us. We'll be able to buy awesome stuff from him, and, the works. It's just going to be a really good move. And then we're going to have to head over to the entrance to the Shaded Woods so we can unpetrify that. Well, I don't know if I want to do that yet. I'm still kind of working on that. Oh, wow, we hit really hard with this thing. I don't recommend fighting 2 of these guys at a time. It's just generally not a good idea. Yeah, you can pancake them. It just doesn't work if it kills them. Like that. But we got his armor, too. Now, the Aloe Knight armor set is actually fairly good, to be honest. But the problem is, it's heavy. So you gotta make that decision. And there's a cool vendor over here that will give you different things, depending on how you perform in your playthrough. Like, I think if you buy a certain amount of stuff from him, he will give you a Covetous Gold Serpent Ring +1, which will give you awesome item discovery. And then later in the game, you'll be able to join a Covenant if you give him a certain item.
What? Who are you? Who, me? I'm Magarot. Who else? What? Have a look at my wares.
Okay, now this guy has a very particular purpose. He has the incense option. This will bring up all of the sorceries, miracles, hexes, and stuff like that you have that have faith and intelligence requirements. Now, the purpose of that is he can lower them for you, depending on what you use. You can use the Simpleton Spice or the Skeptic Spice. You can essentially lower the intelligence and faith requirements of any of these. Well, any spell in the game. And there is a catch to it. I explained it before in the Earthen Peak when we started picking these things up, was that it will decrease the damage. It will decrease the scaling bonus that you get with all of these. So, like I said, it's probably better for ones that act like tools, I should say, like, you know, well, not heal, well, maybe, I don't know. Heal would be a good one. And, probably Chameleon, I want to say, and, like, Cast Light, if that even exists in this game, Repair, stuff like that, where it's not necessarily an offensive thing that you're relying on your amount of intelligence or faith for damage. It doesn't work so well for offensive miracles, spells, and hexes. It's more so for tools, because you're going to lose damage. Now, he does sell the Jester stuff, which is actually really good. All of the pieces have a really good effect. This raises item discovery. This prevents backstabs, which is pretty awesome. It's cheap as shit. When you get into high-level PvP, you will see everybody wearing this. It's kind of disgusting. This increases the souls you get, and this reduces falling damage. So the full Jester is actually a pretty good setup. And then, of course, he sells the Bandit gear, but we started with that. The Cursebite Ring is good for a couple different areas in this game. Not many, though. He does sell human effigies. Well, one. He sells the grass. Now he sells infinite black fire bombs and charcoal pine resin. He sells 1 repair powder, a few rusted coins, and all of the carvings. And I may as well buy this off of him since we're not going to see him for a while. Now these carvings, everybody from Dark Souls 1 should recognize these. They're just, they say what they say. It's like, this says very good, and you guys get it. And he sells a couple sorceries and hexes. Powerful ones at that.
Cheers.
Okay. Whew. It's been a while. Okay, now instead of going the normal way and running up those stairs, you're going to want to go this way instead. You want to get pancaked? Crap. I only had it in one hand. There we go. Okay. Got a Pharaoh's Lockstone. Now that item that's inside the fire right there, it is possible to get it because you can roll into these, and once you get covered in the water, it severely reduces fire damage that you take. I'm not going to get that though, because I don't feel like dying to get that key. All it does is open the door that leads to the salamanders back in the Forest of Fallen Giants. There's a hidden wall right here. Well, there's 2 actually. Yeah. Anyway, this person clearly came from the other side, as you can see, because they're facing this wall. Then there's this one right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to be a jerk and send that guy plummeting. Fire arrows, yes please. Okay, notice that he doesn't even care. He just got sent flying by that arrow. And now he's down there and he doesn't even care. Shows you how smart the AI is. Get in here. Get pancakes. I don't care, to be fair, against these guys because they're assholes in numbers. Okay, you. Did not work. Oh, they always do the one that you're not expecting. It sucks. Heal up. Ow. Now, parrying these guys on command is... What the hell? Have my shield up. Anyway, parrying these guys on command is actually a little difficult. You sort of have to predict. Just a little bit. Oh shit, I got 22 of these things. Why am I not using those? Okay, this is the part that you want the poison arrows for. You got guys down there. We may as well pull him first so that we don't get any trouble. They run like Zoidberg. Whoa. And they got reach, as you can see. Oh, come on. What are you doing, man? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Son of a bitch. Okay, you know what? You're pissing me off. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, goodness. Man. I didn't want to have to start my build over. It's kind of frustrating, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, this guy up here has a great bow, and he's an asshole. So... It takes forever for him to wind up and shoot, but don't get greedy, because when he hits you, you're not going to like it. Not only does it send you flying, but it does significant damage, too. Yeah, the best thing to do is just poison him. Ah! See? Look at that. There we go. Okay, and there are more of them, too. So you've got another one over there in front of the fog gate. And that is the Ember. That is our goal right there. We want to get to that. So what we want to do is we want to lower this bridge. And there are two different levers that we need to pull in order to do that. Now this guy, he's going to start shooting at us. Even if we don't aggro him. So we may as well just get him out of the way now. One more should do it. Oh, come on. There we go. Whoa. And he's down. So we got one guy down here right below us. You can see the tip of his sword and his feet right there. And then we got another captain sitting up there. Now that's why these guys look different, because they are a different class of enemy. You've got the Alone Knights, and then you've got the Alone Knight Captains. You can tell the difference because the shape of their helmet is different, and they also have like those crazy pauldrons with the Dranglet symbol on their armor. The Alone Knight Captain armor is actually very good, it's just heavy. Yeah. Whoa. Now these guys, they recover from their attacks very quick. Now for those of you who remember my first playthrough of this game, you don't want to open this door because it will make you scream like a woman as soon as you see the flames shoot out and try to kill you. Okay, so pulling that, lowered it halfway, which seems kind of pointless, but we're making progress. Now you can go over here to get down to that item, which I kind of recommend because it's not really out of your way, so... Come on. Yeah, we got a Soul of a Proud Knight and repair powder. That was actually worth it. Okay. And if you took care of that guy, he won't be standing right here like he originally was. Okay, I may as well take care of this guy since he's just right here. Yeah, he typically doesn't do anything, even when you aggro him. Now, you can make these things blow up, I know that. I think. I guess it just depends what you hit it with. I think arrows aren't really doing it. Alright, life ring +1 and twinkle sprinkle. Okay. Now it's time to go across the bridge that we half lowered. Now this guy, I showed you the other archer that was over by the fog gate, and notice how he's backing up, because he wants you to go out in front of that archer so that you'll get... What the hell? Tell me that did not just happen. Okay, well you see my point. That archer over there is now going to start shooting us like the asshole he is. I don't know why I didn't block that. Okay, it worked that time, jeez. I was not paying attention to my soul count, so I cannot tell if that Aloe Knight died or not. That's kind of a problem. Because I don't need him sneaking up on me. Okay, either way, roll off onto here. You want to turn this, because when you look through the window, you can see that it makes the fire disappear. Like that. And we'll get that item in a minute. What the... Everything in here is acting weird right now. Okay. Now I'm going to show you why it was a good idea to poison these guys earlier. Because even when you get in their face, they don't mess around. Still kill him in one hit, though. And we got the great bow. I was hoping we'd get that. Now it's safe to open up the door. And when you go in here, you get goodies. Large shards and petrified bone. Both of which I like. Now I'm guessing that the Aloe Knight that was on the bridge fell because I still don't see him. But regardless, here's the other lever. And it drops the bridge down the rest of the way. Now be careful dropping down onto these stairs because you are correct. The lava is death. And as you can see, there's all these tricky spots that are going to try to get you to walk on the lava to get these items. I will run through how to get all of these items later. It'll be much later, after we beat all the bosses here. So, just hold your horses on that. Okay. Now this is the bridge where we killed that Aloe Knight. The only significance of this is that I want to go grab this item real quick. Life gems, green blossoms. Okay, yeah, these things, if you attack them, they explode. That's why they're smoking. It'll do lots of fire damage. Oh, come on, I don't want to have to climb down the ladder. There we go. Okay. Now it's time to go get our precious Ember. Now this item, there's Lucatiel's summon sign. Ah, Lucatiel. Oh, she finds more than one way to cross my mind every day. I've been trying not to think of her. Okay, I keep forgetting. You always have to go back around if you drop off of that bridge. Oh, Lucatiel. I wonder how she's been lately. And yes, make sure you take care of that asshole standing up there on the corner before you try to go get the Ember. Okay. And this over here is one of the best swords in the game, hands down. The Zweihänder. It's a very notorious weapon, if you know what I mean. You recognize that? Yeah. This thing is awesome. The reason why is because it has an enormous thrust and then a sweep that sends enemies flying. This weapon destroys. It is a fantastic weapon, and I'm probably going to be using it. Okay, now this jump, it may seem tricky, but it's really not. I mean, you've got more than enough room to get your run started. Just make sure you don't end your jump towards the stairs. Make sure you aim for the doorway so that you hit this frame right here. This beautifully amazing designed frame. This game is so pretty. And there you have it, the dull Ember. It's the only Ember in the game, unlike Dark Souls. And there's only one person you gotta give it to. You've got a Ferrous Lockstone contraption up here, but this is going to be your trump card for getting the items that are inside the lava. Rolling inside that water is going to give you amazing fire defense. You stack that with like a small orange burr, or flash sweat, or, you know, whatever it is you prefer, and you can actually survive walking in it. Okay. We got what we came for. Now it's time to run back. I should be smart and use a homeward bone, because every second that I spend running like this through the level is a chance for me to get invaded. But I don't know. I think I'm in the clear. I know you guys are thinking it, famous last words. See, now you got items that are all the way out there too. This game is kind of cruel. Alright. Now it's time to go do the Lost Bestie. This episode has been a little more eventful than I thought. But we're making a recovery with our character. Not sure exactly which direction I want to take him yet, but we're gonna see.
Flynn, I smell flame on you. I'm Macduff, the blacksmith. All I want is a little flame. So, hand that ember to me. Right now, you imbecile.
Now, he seems kind of like a mean guy at first, but I promise you do want to give it to him.
What a marvelous ember. You've got stones, I pray. Give me stones, and I'll fortify your gear.
Alright. When you talk to him, not only does he sell a wide variety of awesome equipment, he sells one of the only good shields that blocks 100%, or one of the only starting shields that blocks 100% physical damage, the Royal Kite Shield. It's actually decent. It has literally no resistance to anything other than fire, but it blocks 100% physical, and it only weighs 4 units, so that's going to be your benefit right there. He sells the longbow, which we are definitely going to want, and he sells the Uchigatano, which is a wonderful weapon. I'm going to get that. He sells infinite arrows and bolts, which is amazing. And then he also sells an infinite supply of large Titanite shards. That is going to be his ultimate use. Let's see. I need to reinforce. Oh, I'm up to chunks with that thing, though. Damn it. Okay. Now, the reason I'm going for a quality build right now is because... oh, I want to use the Great Bow so bad. It's awesome. Oh, shit. Definitely want to upgrade that. Okay. I may as well buy 3 shards from him to take it to the next level, because I'm going to need chunks after that. Alright. Now, the reason I'm going for a quality build is because I'll be able to use a wide variety of just about any weapon. I'll be able to use strength weapons, dexterity weapons, whatever. And I'm probably just going to stay away from magic. And I'm going to stay away from faith and intelligence. I'm going to stay away from, like, miracles, sorceries, and hexes. And I might use pyromancies, but I haven't made up my mind yet. And yeah, he does sell some fairly good stuff. Okay, now that thing does not stand a chance against my old knight shield. Not a single chance, but it weighs half as much. That's where it comes in handy. I should probably buy... arg. I want to buy great arrows so I can mess around with the great bow. It's such a good weapon. Yeah, maybe I should. Yeah. I think I will. Okay. So let's see. I know I've got soul items. plenty of them. Jeez. Okay, may as well use them. Okay. Now this level, it's very interesting. We'll say that. The Lost Bastille is a very cool level. The only problem is... Okay, I'm not gonna need that, I don't think. I'll save it anyway, though, just because. And I know for a fact that I'm not gonna need this, because I do not want the weapon you get from it. I don't know. You know what? I don't care. I can use a bonfire aesthetic if I want to get it again. Now, I know for a fact that I'm going to want this. And there's another NPC that we're going to use a Fragrant Branch of Yore on in this level. And he's going to turn into one of our most important vendors. Okay. Now that I've got him again, what I need to do is buy more of these. I don't know if I need that many, though. That's the problem. We'll do it like this. And buy like 500. Yeah. Half is fine. Okay, now we need to equip our longbow because it is much better. And... no. I'm not going to upgrade this club. I'm going to use this club, but I'm not going to upgrade it. Okay, make sure we don't have anything of importance in our inventory. No sublime bone dust, no shards that we need to use before we start this level. Okay, I think we're good. Hi, dogs. Line up. Okay. I'm fairly certain that we completed this area. Yeah, we did. Okay. We came from that direction because we did... what's it called? Oh, I love doing this. Here we go. Yeah! Oh shit, he's not dead. Die! Okay. Here comes the dog. Oh, come on. Better die. Okay, I don't know if I want to use this for the whole level. What are my options? Okay, this will work just fine. Okay. Screw you, dog. Hey, what'd he drop? Awesome. You know, we got this one. Die. And you. We're gonna R1 Souls you. Nice and easy. Okay. Pretty sure I opened this door up, didn't I? Yeah. And we got everything over there, I'm pretty sure. Because, yes, we had the Silver Serpent Ring. Okay, sorry, I'm just trying to remember everything I covered. He's not still coming for me, is he? That's gonna suck. Because if I get sandwiched by him and these royal... Okay, there he is, good. Whew, I don't need that. Okay. It's time to punch people to death. Alright, when you open this door, all you have to do is expose part of yourself, and you're going to lower all these guys over here into attacking you. See, as soon as they see you, it's over. Oh. Man, I cannot hit one through another, unfortunately. No, I don't want to close the door. Okay, I got their gloves. And we're going to gem it up now. What I prefer to do is lure these guys down here. Oh, thanks, Lock On. You had one job. Okay. Now these guys, they're not particularly difficult, but in numbers, oh my goodness, they can be a headache. So that's the only thing you gotta watch out for. Now this ladder over here, it leads up to directly in front of the boss gate. So you don't want to go up there just yet. Now opening this door, it does serve as an interesting shortcut. Now I know what you're thinking. It's just a drop to your death. But it's up there where you want to use it. I'll show you right now. What was that? I heard something drop. Okay, maybe I'm crazy. Okay, now we want to go this way. Now there's more guys in there, and as soon as you step in there, you're going to get ganked, so fair warning. Okay, now I want to go over here. And the shortcut is where the dog was sitting in the alleyway. What the... I keep hearing something, I swear. Okay, whatever. That's the door we just opened. And here's the trick to getting on there. You don't want to jump, you don't want to roll, you don't want to do any of that. You just want to sprint. And do not let go, whatever you do. And that's how you successfully land in that doorway. Alright, now it's time to get rid of the rest of these goons. Let me see. Ah! I looked around the wrong corner. You know what? I should have knocked first. I'm sorry. It's funny how stupid the AI can be sometimes. I'm going to use this to my advantage. Using a thrust weapon here is actually a really good idea. Notice how you can hit through enemies using thrust weapons. Now be careful in this room, because these barrels, they're flammable. So one smack of these things with my longsword is going to be game over. So we're going to use fire arrows instead. Be safe about it. I'm going to wait for these guys to come running. Come on. Oh, I keep forgetting. These guys don't do that. They go for the ladder because they're stupid. Whoa. Oh, you're not dead. Okay, that's the ladder that we were just looking at. So it would have led up here, and you wouldn't have been able to open this thing up, and yeah. So don't go up the ladder. And one of these has a summon. That's an NPC, Pilgrim Belclair. Just gonna get the item because I don't need summons. Not for this fight. Well, my attack right now is 284. And with this thing, it's 335. Okay. I think we can roll with this. Why not? What I need to equip is a couple healing items. I want grass. And I may as well do that. Yeah, I think we're looking okay. Now, what I want to put on, especially, is... Well, what am I going to lose with this thing to do? From that to... Okay, that's pretty significant. Keep that. Or, no, not that. Where's my kitty ring? Okay. You want your kitty ring for this fight, only because when you drop down, the right past the fall gate is an initial drop, and you're going to have to start fighting the first Ruined Sentinel, because this is the Ruined Sentinel boss fight. There's 3 of them. It's a particularly challenging fight for people that are new to the game, but I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. solo. You do not need help for this fight. Don't let anybody tell you that you need help for this fight. But what you're going to do is you're going to drop down immediately, which will be like, you know, minimal damage. It's just really, really annoying to fight all three of them at the same time. So I'm going to show you the best way to do this fight. Oh, I should have used my grass first. And I should have buffed. Damn it, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. As soon as you get in, he's going to try and smash you. You've got the first one up here by himself, which is good. This is really good. Ow. Now what you want to do is keep your shield up, but avoid blocking their attacks. What you want to do instead is dodge, because their attacks are going to take more stamina away than your roll. Now once you get them down to really low health, they actually stagger, which is good. Now careful, as soon as he gets down there, he's going to jump back up, which is not good for you. Okay, as soon as you take care of him, you're going to have the other two on the move. Stay up here though. Make sure you stay up here, let the other one come up. He's going to attack as soon as he gets up here too. Just keep your shield up. And just punish their attacks, that's really all there is to it. Try to dodge. And do not get greedy like I just did. As soon as the second one jumps up here, that's when you need to take the fight down. See, now we didn't take any damage from that. That's where the glory of the cat ring came in. Now fighting them at the same time, like I said, try not to dodge, try not to block, be more focused on dodging than anything else. They have that particular attack that sucks, but you can punish it, because they're left wide open after they do it. Try to keep them at the same angle. Just punish their attacks like so. Now they are really weak to blunt damage. That's what you want to use against these guys. Slash works too, but, you know, it's whatever. Blunt is just more effective in my experience. Now once they start splitting up like that, try to break lock on. And try as hard as you can not to get hit by that. When they do it at the same time, it's really cheap. So looking for an opportunity to heal is very simple against these guys, because all of their attacks leave them wide open, like that, except he decided to be a jerk. Okay, now if you separate yourself from them, they will actually throw their shield at you. Now that's good if you cast. It doesn't really make a difference if you melee, because you're only looking for opportunities to attack after they attack themselves anyway. So yeah, just punish. And roll out. Ah. They've got mass range. Okay, don't be afraid to break your lock on if you can't get sight of the other one. And like I said, it's mainly just punishing their attacks. You definitely don't want to get greedy and attack them while they're attacking you, because trading hits with the boss is just never the way to win. Punish that with a roll attack. Now I figured they'd be throwing their shields by now. But as you can see, there we go. Now that shield throw that they do will break your guard, so you want to be careful about that. Son of a bitch. I knew that was going to happen. Okay. Now you can break lock on and run away if you want to, because they're very slow. There he goes. Now you see, totally broke my guard, and it's a good thing he sucks at jumping, because that could have been bad for me. Now even as you can see he's one hit away from death, you still don't want to get greedy, because it could have cost me the fight if I got hit by the other one and stood up into attack from the one I was trying to kill. God, that attack sucks. Okay, so once you get down to one Sentinel, this is really all there is to the fight. It's pretty simple. Okay, and you get their soul, which does not get you their weapon or armor. It gives you a sorcery that's practically useless in my opinion. Okay. Now I wish you could use it to get their shield, because after they throw their shield you can get a good look at it. It looks pretty cool. But you can't get it. Now, there are a series of hidden walls in this room. And I believe they start somewhere over here. Yes. I think there's like four of them, if I remember correctly. And not all of them have something in them, but the majority of them do. Okay, we got Hush, the sorcery. Now there might be a second one. There it is. Okay. What do we got? Homered Bones. Good stuff. We got other ones over here. I think there's a target shield in one of these rooms. Yeah, there it is. I actually like the target shield. It's really cool. It's a dexterity-based shield. Doesn't block all that much, but it's got that really cool parry animation. It's one of the cooler shields, in my opinion. Okay, we got more over here. Yep. Yeah, I know there is one that does not have anything in it, which is kind of weird, but none of these walls are fake either, so do not waste your time with that. What do we got? Rusted coin. Not exactly a useful item to us right now, but it does have its value. Okay, and that should be all of them. Except for the one at the top of these stairs, which actually has an enemy in it. Okay, whatever you do, don't attack him in there because you'll destroy the chest and lose the item. Just lead him out to you. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I do not know how that even happened. Pretty sure I saw my club smash right into his face. That was weird. Whatever, though. Okay, and you got your Rouge water. Okay. Now, a lot of people can make this jump. It's all about your equip burden. It depends on how far you can jump. But there's that wall over there that we opened, which actually had the item that was over there on the ledge. Now, if you didn't know about any of those walls down there, that doorway wouldn't be there, and you wouldn't know it was an illusory wall. And you'd see the item sitting over there, and you try to make the jump over and over again. And it's kind of difficult, but you can do it. Okay, now there is actually an enemy right where you see that sign. And as soon as you run by, he's going to blow up. So whatever you do, don't stop. Just keep going. Alright. And we have reached the bonfire. Okay. There's a weapon that we definitely want down here. It is a better version of the one we're using right now. There's also a damn dog down here. Die. Okay, the large club. Yeah, this is the lighter, more effective version of what we have. I prefer this thing. And you've also got a chest. Okay, and the priest's chime. And I am going to activate this, because this leads to a Covenant area and a boss. Alright, we are not going to go over there, though, because as soon as I go over there, I'm going to get invaded by Bell Bros, and I do not want to deal with that. Not right now. Okay. So now, we're going to head over here. Okay, now when you open this door, there's going to be an immediate enemy over here. You take care of this guy real easy. As he casts his super slow pyromancy, doesn't really do anything. And we're just going to pancake this guy because we can. Okay. Now, when you walked out of that doorway, you were probably focused on not falling off the bridge and the enemy, and it made you miss this. It's a really small soul item, but still. That's souls that you didn't have. We got this human effigy over here. Okay. Now, this guy's just copy and paste, same as before. I don't know if he's ever hit anybody with that. He might one day. And when you go over here, got flame butterflies. We already went down there. We did that whole area. I'm not sure if we had a Ferrous Lockstone, though. I'm actually going to go check right now. You can hear those damn dogs breathing down there. Okay, before I drop down here, I'm actually going to go do that real quick. Since I can just warp back to the bonfire, it'll be really easy. Okay, those guys are not in that cage anymore. Oh, you know, I can smash these dogs with this thing. Ugh! Or I thought. Woo! So many dogs. Too many dogs. Yeah. One more, I think. There he is. Give me that soul item. Okay. So now we're gonna find out if I was wrong or not. Shit. I made too much noise. This guy's... Oh, he heard me, damn it. Okay. You hear nothing. You hear nothing. Yeah. Uh-oh. Now, we've been over this. I am the son of Legolas. You do not want to have this shootout with me. Okay, that works too. What do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing? Yeah, the longbow does a lot more damage than the shortbow. Has better scaling as well. Okay. Yeah, I was right. I did not have the lockstone. Do not attack me while I'm doing this. Have some manners. Jerk. You want a piece too? Come on. Oh my god, he did the slow attack, of course. Damn it. These guys are getting on my nerves. See, that's what I wanted you to do. Get pancaked. Okay, now that stone actually activates 2 different walls, all of which have something good. Do this one first. Okay, the Wilted Dusk herb actually is a very good item depending on what kind of build you have. It will bring back your spell uses more than the Amber herb. And we got a soul vessel. That'll help me relocate my points again, which I'm probably going to end up doing. Okay, now I told you guys about that item hanging above the McDuff bonfire, and I'm pretty sure this is the way to get to it, if I remember correctly. Maybe. No, this is a shortcut. Well, that up there, that's the item I was talking about. This is not the way to get to it. Okay. Don't listen to me. I'm stupid. Oh, that is like the one ladder that you can't jump over. So annoying. Okay. Now, this cage shortcut here is actually going to lead up to the area that we were initially heading to, before I decided to drop down and see if I had used the Ferrous Lockstone. This is simply another way to get to it. And yes, we're going to get that item. Don't you worry. Don't open that door either, because there's the exploding mummy guys in there. They don't like us. Okay, you don't need the cat ring for this part, but I prefer it. We'll say that. Oh, my camera angle is messed up because of my club. How about now? No, that didn't help. Okay. Well, I guess essentially you can just run off. And we got a bonfire aesthetic. Now this time, you can see there's a beam in the center. It's gonna help us out. Now originally, if you had not used the Ferris Lockstone, you'd have got down here, and there would have been a chest, and you wouldn't have been able to go that way. But we can just use the cage shortcut again. Go back to our Ring of Blades. What? Why can't I do it? Okay. Learn something new every day. Cannot swap equipment when inside the cage. Okay, now I hate all of these guys. They suck. Just try to kill them as fast as possible since they have practically no health. Okay. Now, the way that you want to go is up. But first, we're going to open this. That is going to lead to a new part of the Lost Bestie where you will fight the final boss of this area. You know what? I'm just going to use the thrust because I'm lazy. And we got a bunch of life gems. Okay, now you got these three guys up here. There's a bonfire directly to the right of them. And I don't know why FromSoft put them there, because every time you stand up from that bonfire, you're going to get shot imminently. There's just nothing you can do about it. Okay, now these guys, I recommend you lead them down here and pick them off with a bow, using fire arrows if you've got them. I'm stingy, so I'm going to use regular arrows. Okay, I don't think that was all of them. Okay, yeah, there's two more. Oh, that sucked. Okay. 360 shooting, it still works in this game, and you can even do it with great bows. Okay, this is the NPC that we want to use the Fragrant Branch if you're on. Wrong way there, bud. Okay. I'm gonna light this bonfire. I'm not gonna rest at it, though, because it's gonna make all those goons come back. This is Strayed.
Still a bit stiff, I'm afraid. I must thank you, young traveler. I am Strayed, a wandering sorcerer of sorts. I've been a guest for a very long time, but I don't think that anybody will miss me.
Okay, Strayed's kind of crazy, and he's been petrified here for a very, very long time, like since before this place was even called Drangleic. But he's a very, very vital NPC. His specific uses are going to be imminent as soon as you get to his dialogue where he becomes a merchant.
Cursed one, you lack intelligence. Weak, so terribly weak.
Yeah, like I said, he's a nut job, but keep talking to him.
Cursed one, you're weak.
Oh, I forgot. I've only got one intelligence. That's what I need the soul vessel for. I have to go get intelligence just so I can talk to him and unlock him as a merchant.
Cursed.
Yeah, you have to have a certain amount of intelligence to talk to him. Damn it, that sucks. Well, that is all the time that I have for today, ladies and gentlemen. As always, I have been your faithful host, Let's Play Dark Souls HD. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see all of you in the next video. See ya.
深い闇を